America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. America's turning.
Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on? What? Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call, and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
You're the best. You're hysterical. Tony, Tony, you're a phony baloney. Listen. All right, I'm going to write Tony a song right here. Ready? Tony. He's full of baloney. Tony, come on, man. Help me out here. Tony, don't get emotional. Tony, I love you. All right, Mr. Walker. All right, because of all this bullshit with Tony Walker, I'm losing people as we sit here. I'm watching the numbers go. All right. Tony.
Hi, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook, we appreciate it. But if you're watching, if you'd like to be a part of the conversation today and hear your comment read, please switch over to YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments. Thanks for joining us. No matter where you're watching from, we appreciate it. We ask that you just share the link on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. Happy Monday to you. And Jeffrey is here, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like I've been gone forever.
It's only, 1 week, right?
Yeah, we missed one Monday. But
Yeah,
it just seems so long ago.
It does seem like it's been a while.
That's crazy. That's great, but, good to be back.
Good to have you back,
on
pal.
this Monday morning here in Levittown.
We were talking before we went on the air.
The south side of Hicksville.
The south side of Hicksville. Yeah, you make it sound like it's dangerous or something.
The Levittown side of Hicksville.
Yeah. You ended up, because, we had Columbus Day.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You ended up, you were supposed to go away. That's one of the reasons why I didn't do this. Trip. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I didn't do the show on Columbus Day, because I was supposed to be working. Ended up not working because the weather was so bad.
Yep.
And then I had a few people say, well, go in and do the show. And I actually considered it, but then I was like, I said, but Jeff's away. I'm not, I don't feel like doing it by myself, and Jeff's not here.
Lo and behold.
And then, it turns out you didn't even go.
Nope.
I should have tried you. I should have said, hey, are you?
Yeah.
But, all right, but on a rainy weekend, especially when you're supposed to go away, the only thing you can do is just be indoors. And when I say indoors, I mean naked activity. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't either, but, it was by myself. Ann is watching. Good morning, Ann. John is watching. Good morning, Romeo.
Hey, is everybody.
All right, John, hope you're feeling good. John had a little bit of a rough weekend. Hope you're feeling good, pal.
Feel good, John.
Hope you're feeling good. All right, I have a bunch of just some quick announcements and quick things I want to just quickly talk about here.
Are they quick?
Hopefully. You never know with me.
You never know. No.
Because I never shut up. All right, first off, here we go. Together to Save Lives. Let me, it would help if I had the description of what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be good.
Bear with me a second, and I'm going to get it for you. Come on.
It's taking long already.
Yep, see that? I jinxed it by saying some quick things. So. Okay. All right. So, Together to Save Lives. This is a Long Island walk to help stop suicide.
This is the one down at the beach?
This is the one down at Jones Beach. Thousands of people across the country are walking in the Out of the Darkness community walks to prevent suicide and support the AFSP's mission to save lives and bring hope to those affected by suicide. I am bringing this up because my wife will be taking part in this walk, and she will be walking. She's trying to raise some money here. I'll have to. Well, you know what? I posted it on my personal Facebook wall, so go there. I think I'm friends with I'm friends with everybody. So just go to my Facebook wall.
You think?
I'm pretty sure.
You don't know.
You never know.
You never know.
Oh, do you like the picture?
I did. I did.
That
Yeah,
was cool.
yeah.
Both of us crossing.
I have to go
everywhere.
back there so I could, not worry about traffic and walk in the proper direction for the picture.
Yeah. I did not. The angle's wrong, and you're walking in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it was a whole traffic thing.
Yeah. Well, the traffic does get a little hairy over there.
And then everybody that comes through Abbey Road, they know what you're doing when they see you walking across the street.
Yes.
So, but I do have one from many years ago where I was walking in the proper direction. The picture was in the proper direction, but I'd have to hunt the picture down. But I have it.
Together to Save Lives. Lisa's looking for some donations as she goes on this suicide prevention walk. That is I believe it's this Saturday. No, Sunday.
It doesn't say in that post.
You know what? I already got rid of it.
Oh,
it's definitely this weekend. So
if
there
you
you
go
go
to your page, they'll see it.
Yes. So there you go.
Good cause, very good cause.
Very good cause. I also, this is kind of a weird segue going from Lisa, but now I'm going to talk about Sally. Sally, you guys know and love Sally. It's been over 3 years already since we broke up and since she's been on the show, which I can't believe. But I just wanted to bring her up real quick and congratulate Sally. She got engaged this weekend.
Oh, very nice. Congratulations.
Sally, yep, she got engaged to a nice man named Patrick. Had the pleasure of meeting him once. Just wanted to congratulate them and wish them all the best. You guys know I never said a bad word about Sally. We have no ill will. We get along very well. We still, I wouldn't say we talk regularly, but we're in touch, and we're fine. And I still think she's wonderful. So I'm very happy for her, and I wish her the best.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Vicky is watching. Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you, Ann. And John is catching up with everybody. Very nice. All right, let me see what I got here. All right, I got a bunch of stuff. Oh, and don't forget, well, you saw the graphic before, but I'm going to show it again. Don't forget Best of Long Island. Vote for Gov's Comedy Club podcast in the Best Radio Station Streaming category.
Unbelievable. I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
We did not, the Best of Long Island, the way that works, like you could, like whatever category, you could always nominate yourself.
Yeah.
And people nominate themselves all the time, and then just to get on the ballot, and then you have to get approvals and whatnot to just get on the ballot. But we haven't put ourselves on the ballot in, it's got to be like 4 or 5 years. But every year we're there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we're
doing something right.
So even that, I'm just kind of, I'm flattered by that that somebody contacted.
It's an honor to be nominated.
Exactly, in the company of all these talented people.
Of all these talented hosts.
That's right. All right, you know what? I'm just going to get right into this. I'm going to show you, my friend, I'm going to show you a video.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me what you think of it. You're going to have to put your headphones on to hear it.
Right.
Tell me if you've ever seen this before and what your thoughts are on it. And I actually have a total of 4 videos to show you. They're all very quick.
All right.
But I'm going to show you this one first.
Right, now don't even start. Don't say a word about it. I was just...
No, I can see it coming.
Just let it be, all right? It's a hat, it's on my head, and that's the end of the story. Right, now...
All right. Let's put that on hold for a second. We'll take this call. Good morning, sir.
Johnny.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
All right, hang in there, brother.
I just want to comment about Lisa's charity.
Oh,
walking to save lives. Count us in. Dawn and I will send a donation. But can I comment to something about suicide?
Sure, of course.
I think there's nothing wrong with suicide.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, I think if somebody wants to commit suicide, especially some certain co-hosts on your show want to commit suicide, that'd be fine with me. I just want to put that out there. All right, I know.
Tony, Johnny, I put up with Tony. I talk myself out of it every day. But
there you go. Yeah, there's certain people that need to commit suicide. All right, listen, there's nothing wrong with that.
And you're pretty much speaking for any co-host that has to sit here with Tony.
Well, yes. No, there's some co-hosts that I wouldn't say that, but there's certain co-hosts that if they want to commit suicide, they do the world a favor.
Yeah, I agree with Jeff. I do think this show might want might inspire people to kill themselves. Yes,
They
but
listen
I
long
think
enough.
but I think John is. I think he's narrowing it down to certain people or a certain person. Yes.
My lovely Dawn is sitting right next to me. She is so pissed off at me right now. She doesn't realize I'm joking. She doesn't realize it's part of the show. She would want to rip my fucking face off right now. I'm only teasing, dear. All right. Well, so she's not even talking to me.
Well, I hope she gives
look
you.
at you,
I hope she gives you one of those cracks in the leg, even now.
Oh yeah. Dead leg. Don't give her any idea. I'm in no shape for dead legs, boys.
I still hope she gives it to you, no matter what shape you're in.
All right, go on with the show. I just wanted to see your reaction as you as you covered your face with my reaction. All right.
Oh boy, it's going to be an interesting week.
Indeed. We'll talk to you, brother.
Bye bye.
Bye. All right, John sounded well, so that's a good thing right there.
The sense of humor didn't go anywhere.
That's for sure. Vicky says, "Congratulations, Sally." Carol is watching. Oh, she
Carol's
changed.
here.
She
changed her screen name.
Texas Carol.
Texas Carol.
Good morning, Knockers. Good morning, Tony and Jeff. Everybody saying hi to Carol. Say hello to Dawn, says Ann. Okay, very nice. Wonder why she changed her YouTube.
I don't know.
I want to say changed her handle, and that shows how old I am.
Well, I mean, I guess versus screen name. Handle versus screen name. This ain't the CB days when we're cruising Hempstead Turnpike.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm showing my age when I say her handle. So, all right. Oh, let's go back to this. Should I show you that again? Should I start over?
So it was John with a yellow submarine hat on. It was what it looked like from here.
That is correct. All right. Yeah, I'll play it again. I mean, it's only a few seconds anyway.
But I could tell you, I've never seen.
You've never seen that?
No.
All right. I'll show it again. That way you can see it on the screen. Mm-hmm. All right. Hang on.
Right, now don't even start. Don't say a word about it. I was just...
No, I can see it coming.
Just let it be, all right? It's a hat, it's on my head, and that's the end of the story. Right, now...
Okay. Now, before we go any further, as you guys know, we have a big screen in the studio that we're able to see what's going on. But it is delayed. I think basically it's what you guys are seeing. I think you guys are probably like a minute behind by the time this goes through the Ethernet and through the atmosphere, through the ether. By the time it gets you guys, it's like a minute away.
Technology and satellites. And
exactly. So that's what our screen here is getting to. So I think we're seeing it at the same time you guys are. But there it is. So there you see Lennon.
Yeah.
There he is. So you've never seen that clip?
No.
Any thoughts about it? Anything you want to say about it?
I'd love to know where it's from. What interview was it from? It had to be from an interview or something, maybe?
All right. Well, before we go any further, I'm going to show you. Before I explain anything, I'm going to show you some more videos. All right. So I'm going to show. I screwed this up. I'm not sure if I put these videos in the right order, but we're going to find out now.
That's 25 at once, yeah? Last time you had, what, 10? 10 felt a bit modest. This is rather more efficient.
Efficient?
Well, it saves me lighting them one after another. You get a nice chorus of smoke straight away.
And you don't find it a bit excessive?
Not really. It's just having a cigarette. 25 of them happen to agree with...
That's 20...
Okay, so that was David Bowie, as you saw. All right.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that before, where he's smoking all the cigarettes?
No.
Okay.
Strange. No.
Very strange videos. Now, I think I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna try this. I think I'm screwing up the order. Hopefully not. If I have the right order, this is another one of Lennon. Okay.
Okay, John, can you tell us about the Glingus cap you're wearing tonight?
No, it's just a hat, mate. Forget it.
Okay, John.
Glingus. Have you ever seen that clip?
No.
So there's the Bowie clip.
Yep.
Smoking 25 cigarettes. And then I'll let you see the Lennon one again on the screen. The reason I want Jeff to see it on the screen is because the screen is bigger. He doesn't have a great view of my computer here, so he can just see it better. And you guys are seeing it as well.
Where do you find these things?
I'm going to give you a full explanation in a second.
Okay.
But it doesn't make a lot of sense to me either. I'm going to tell you that. Oh, I like your shirt. I'm just.
Thank you.
So there. All right. So you see Lennon there, and he gets mad about the hat and he storms off. All right. I do have one more video to show you, but before I do, I am going to explain these videos.
Mm-hmm.
These videos, my friend. These videos are all AI.
You know, I was gonna say, is that really them?
They're
and I wasn't
all
gonna.
fake.
I wasn't going towards AI. I was going towards, are they like impersonators? Because I was like, wow, really? There is a look, but I was looking at something wasn't right.
Yeah.
But AI didn't enter my brain. I thought it was like impersonators. Honestly,
I think the Bowie one you could probably tell the most is probably computer generated. But that first one with Lennon with the yellow submarine hat, that
good.
looks so freaking real to me.
Yeah.
And the voice is perfect.
Yeah.
Like that freaked me out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on Instagram. It's called Grick, GRICK, USAI. It's all one word. Grick, GRICK, USAI. And they've been posting endless videos. It's like at least 5 a day of short clips like that. And like 95% of them are John Lennon. And most of them are also about whatever this Glingus thing is. And there's another word that starts with a B that they've made up too.
Is it Cunnilingus?
Yeah, maybe. Isn't it amazing to me? Like, you're John Lennon.
No, I'm not.
And
I'm Jeff Scelzi.
And he settled for Yoko Ono. Like, he could have any woman in the world. And he could have had multiple women in the world. Like, women probably would. I bet you could have gotten 100 women that would have been okay with, all right, yeah, I'll be one of his 100 wives. I'll share him. And he settled for Yoko Ono.
He had May Pang.
Yeah, she was
Hello.
gorgeous in her day.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Lord.
She's still a good-looking woman. Yeah.
What was he thinking? What power did she have over him when he went back to the apartment that night? For the no smoking hypnotherapy thing. What did Yoko do or say?
I don't know how I got that
but
into
anyway.
that. But that's AI. So yeah, most of those clips of Lennon talking about Glingus, whatever that is, and there's another word starts with a B. I don't know what they're pushing. I don't know what their agenda is. There's a lot of them with Bowie also. Some of them are George Harrison. And then there's also, and I think this is the one I'm going to play. This one, it's Ronald Reagan.
Huh. Well, clearly it's like they want to bring...
Good afternoon. Last week we made a decision about Glingus. After the Pimbus incident and the evidence that the Glingus gang was behind it, we are reversing course. Good afternoon.
I think they're selling hats and shirts. I think, but it seems like these videos are like starting to pop and starting to get noticed. So I personally think it's going to get bigger. But yeah, they have one video with Abraham Lincoln.
The AI stuff is nuts, dude.
And well, that's why I really wanted to show it. Like I just couldn't believe. Again, that one video where he's wearing the yellow submarine hat. That's the closest thing to. That one was like flawless. You really do think that's like just a clip of John from the 70s, doing an interview.
Yeah, the other John one, when I started thinking even more that it wasn't really him, was the nose. There was something about the nose, the way it was coming down in a shadow. And I was like, something don't look right there.
There are some of them where like he smiles, and when he smiles, you can tell it's not him. But if you're not really like a crazy John Lennon fan like we are, it just looks like to the general public, it looks so real. There's one in particular, he's doing an interview, and all of a sudden he goes, "Pardon me, mate, I got to take a break or something." And he jumps on the floor, and he starts playing with a Tonka truck. And he's like, beep, 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 beep. And you can see the AI there, but again, to the naked eye, if you're not really watching that closely, you think, wow, that Lennon's playing with a Tonka toy. Plus, it's just funny, too.
Yeah.
Who do we have? Do we have Peter Anthony on the line?
Hello, this is the Hindi Bindi Beanie Weenie wife of the comedian that played a few weeks ago. How are you?
Shouldn't you be celebrating the holiday?
I just wanted to say, yes. I just wanted to say on behalf of Fremde and all the Hindi Bindi Beanie Weenies out there,
I feel like we're being serenaded.
thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you for giving us the short version of that song.
So, ever since we had that incident with what?
Is that hung up properly? I see the
it'll
thing up.
disappear in a
okay,
second.
Okay, sorry, just checking. Yes, that incident.
And that incident, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now it's gone. He, Fremder found this clip on YouTube. What are they? Bollywood? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
He found some movie. I think that's what it is, like a Bollywood movie. And it's like it's like somewhere between 5 to 10 minute clip. It's obviously a musical. I don't know what this movie is. I don't know what it's called, but the dancing in it is kind of silly.
Mm-hmm.
But Fremder, he has just become obsessed with it. I think he has sent it to me, I think, 3 times, at least twice. And yeah, there he is playing it again. And he just keeps going on and on how he says every time he watches it, he just rolls on the floor laughing. So that's what that was. So,
oh man.
So anyway, so yeah, to me, if AI is used for entertainment, I'm all for it. I think it's fun, and like I said, John Lennon playing on the floor with a Tonka truck just made me laugh. But it does make me wonder, like, are we going to be, are we not going to be able to solve murders or put the wrong people in jail because somebody might have a video, of something like it's too real. It's a little weird to me, but yeah. So that's why I wanted to show it to you.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Let's see what do we got going on here.
Vicky thought that Fremder was actually funny right now.
Well, it happens once in a while.
Every now and then.
The fact that he says "Let it be" is hilarious.
Yeah.
In that video, it's just like Anna telling Elsa to let it go.
Yeah.
Rusiello picked it up immediately. That clip is AI. I think the original clip is a black hat. I don't think there is an original clip, Scott. I think that's just total AI. I'm not positive. But that too, that Grick USAI, they have a bunch of clips of John with a black hat, and it's got words on it that don't make sense.
Huh.
Good job, John, and man, this hole sucks. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Good job, John, and man, this hole sucks. Vicky, I don't know what you're trying to say there. Sorry. Oh, good job, John. All right, good job, John, for picking out that it's AI.
Oh, probably.
And man, this whole sucks. All right, so okay. So she's a good job, John, and man, this whole AI sucks? This whole world sucks? I think she left the word out. That's why I'm saying it sucks. Okay. Vicky, wow, Fremder's... Oh, okay, actually funny right now. Great job, Fremder. Told my wife I was going to do this, and she told me not to. Oh, my goodness. Because of the song. They're like, not to, yeah. John, hope you enjoyed the print from Zach. Yeah. Oh, Carol, you about time you sent it over to him, Carol.
I was waiting forever.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Can't believe you had to wait that long. It was my fault. She was waiting on John's address from me. But all right, that's that. Have you seen the John Candy documentary yet?
Yes.
Fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah. He's. I always thought he was awesome, and after you watch that, you're just like, wow, sad.
Very sad.
So terrible. I didn't know when one of the people in the documentary was talking about how they found him in the hotel room, that it appears that he sat up to get the Bible and look at the Bible. He knew something obviously was going on. Terrible. What a great actor.
It's just
funny.
I always walk away from these things thinking, all this fame and fortune, it's just It sounds great, but it's not. You know, you kind of. I mean, that guy was loved by everybody.
Yeah.
And he was still miserable.
Mm.
You know, and yeah, you think, oh, I could be rich and famous. Big deal. It doesn't mean shit. Yeah, very sad. And for a guy so funny, like it's amazing that he was in real life basically the opposite. You know? Yeah.
Excellent documentary. If you haven't seen it, people, check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Really great. They talk to his wife. They talk to his kids. All the main players in his life are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible. One of the most serious interviews I've ever seen of Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it was totally not
He
what
tried
I'm used
to
to
interject
seeing.
a tiny bit of humor, but but not so much. He didn't. You could tell he
couldn't.
wasn't gonna.
Yeah. And Steve Martin too.
Yeah.
Steve Martin, who seemed both of them seemed on the verge of tears here and there throughout the documentary.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen Steve Martin that real. And I'm a huge fan of Steve Martin. But yeah, great documentary. And it really, and then to have it all in one place, like you start to realize all the great roles he did. I mean, because he wasn't always the main guy in movies.
Right.
So he might not be the first guy you think of when you think of the Blues Brothers, but he was great in that. He might not be the first guy you think of when you think of Splash, but man, was he hilarious in that movie. Loved him in that movie.
And then it was like there's some movies, and I forget the titles now. I was like, oh, I've never seen that one. I didn't see that one. I'm like, I gotta watch these.
Oh yeah, there were definitely some I never saw.
No doubt.
I remember the one that he was working on when he died.
Oh, the West.
Wagons East?
Wagons, yeah.
Wagons West?
Wagons,
yeah.
I think Wagons West. Yeah, wagon movie.
Yeah, whatever it's called. I did hear, because they did end up finishing it and releasing it, even though he died during the making of it. But I heard that was absolutely terrible. There was another, it was either that movie or just before it, there was a movie with him and Matthew Perry that I heard was absolutely terrible, too.
I don't know.
Like, it almost seemed like for a while he was kind of going a little bit of a downward spiral as far as his movies, like coming back to earth, kind of.
Yeah.
Because he did, Uncle Buck, and he had a big string of great movies.
Yeah. Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
Stripes.
Yeah.
He
Well,
was
that
awesome
was
in
early.
Stripes,
Yeah, he was
yeah.
great in Stripes, and that
His
too.
early
They talked
days.
about how uncomfortable he was with certain scenes in Stripes, which I found very interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, great movie. And now I'm looking forward to, which I think might be coming out this weekend, maybe. Ben Stiller has made a documentary about his parents.
Yes.
I don't know a lot about them, but I love them. I always thought they were very funny.
Hilarious. I think they started in vaudeville. His parents.
They were married. I don't know. They probably did because they were married 62 years.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
In Hollywood, it's nuts. It's like unheard of.
So I was watching. Ben Stiller did an interview yesterday on CBS this morning. So it turns out his father, Jerry Stiller, was recording all the time. Not just bits they're working on, but even just at home, like talking to the kids.
Oh, really?
But it turns out nobody knew. He was sneaking all this shit and didn't tell anybody.
Interesting.
Even when Jerry and his name not Ellen, what?
The wife's name?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mira. Carol Mil? No. Oh, I can't believe I'm blanking out on her name.
I know, me too now.
Mira and Stiller and Mira, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
They would be having fights, and he's recording this stuff. So they're where they lived, because she died, I think, around 2010, 2015, somewhere around there. And then Jerry died, and Mira, that's her name, Ann Mira.
Yeah, okay.
And then Jerry Stiller died, I think, around 2020, somewhere around there.
Something like that.
So they were getting their place, so they were emptying the place out to sell it, their house, to sell it. Ben's clearing it out, and he finds all these tapes. He had nobody knew. Nobody knew that he recorded all this stuff. And that's what this documentary is. He went through it all, so he made a documentary out of it. And they played little clips in this interview. I mean, it's there's clips of them fighting. There's clips of him talking, with his kids.
I could imagine, like, how emotional it must have been for Ben Stiller to be listening to this,
Right.
not knowing it even existed. But
Right.
now it's like
It's
putting
crazy.
him back to his childhood and hearing things, and yeah, it's crazy.
And again, talking about fame and fortune, I mean, those two, they were on Ed Sullivan a million times. They were on, TV shows. They were, super famous. They were super respected. They were funny as can be. And she was miserable.
Oh, really?
She hated it.
Huh.
She didn't want to do it. Jerry talked her into doing it because he thought she was so funny. And that's how they wrote their bits, because he was recording so much that if she said something funny at home, he had it on tape so he can go back and make up a bit around it.
Wow.
But she hated it. She wanted to be a serious actress, which I hope they talk about, because later in life they did, she was doing some dramatic roles. Like they did eventually stop doing their act and doing, real acting. So I hope they touch upon that, because I found that interesting. But yeah, she wanted no part of it, and she had a drinking problem because she was miserable. So
Wow.
interesting. I'm really looking forward to this documentary.
Jerry still he would. I laughed my ass off watching him in King of Queens.
King of Queens and,
my
and
God.
Seinfeld
And
as
Seinfeld.
Costanza's father.
Yeah.
It's
hysterical.
hilarious.
He was unbelievable.
I mean, always just a hilariously funny guy.
Yeah.
And both of them. It made me sad to hear that she hated it, because she was really funny.
Yep.
I've talked about it on the show before. You don't see a lot of duos anymore. There are still some floating around here and there, but that used to be a popular thing. Abbott and Costello,
Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz.
Right. I don't know. Well, yeah, but I don't. Did they do like stand-up type stuff?
No, but I mean, they still had a comedy show together.
Yeah.
And,
I'm thinking live performances like Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, I don't think they did live.
I don't know if Lauren. I think Lauren Hardy started out in vaudeville. I think they did. Burns and Allen.
Yeah.
Who were great also, and I'm sure I'm leaving some out.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Yeah. Oh, they were so funny too.
God, we're old.
And well, yeah.
What
we
the
are.
hell, man?
We are old.
Holy crap.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sticking with old, today, my friend, today is the anniversary of something. 48 years ago today, the big plane crash.
The big plane crash 48 years ago.
Not big as far as the amount of people that died, but big as far as a famous plane crash.
Carrying a team of sorts?
I'm sorry, what?
Carrying a team of sorts?
Of sorts. It's not sports related.
Oh. Skinnerd? Yeah.
48 years ago today, the big plane crash that killed some of the members of the band Lynyrd Skynyrd. I bring that up because I've only seen Lynyrd Skynyrd once, and it was with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And you even bought the tickets.
I go see them every time they come around.
Yeah,
If
I
they're
know you
playing
do.
on Long Island, or whether it's Westbury Music Fair or Jones Beach, I go.
It was this was at Nassau Coliseum.
Yep, there too.
I think this was late '90s. It was Lynyrd Skynyrd, and the headliner was ZZ Top.
Oh yeah.
Me, You, Seyfarth, and Batewell.
Yep.
Great show.
Oh my God.
Skynyrd opened, which. I mean, yeah, I guess that's tough. Skynyrd, ZZ Top.
You could have
that's a
gone
tough
either
one.
way.
Yeah. But Skynyrd blew the roof off the place.
Yeah.
ZZ Top, who used to put on great shows, and then eventually went back the other way where they just played and didn't have any shenanigans.
Theatrics and stuff.
I found them to be a little boring.
I just saw the ZZ recently on their 50th anniversary tour.
Yeah.
And I thought the show was great, even though they had a new guy in the front there. I think it was actually his guitar tech.
He was the guitar tech at one time. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. But the theatrics there, because the age now, you can't be right.
Yeah, they're
it sounded awesome.
Oh, they're great.
Oh my God,
they sounded great. They just didn't seem into it that night. So I did find it to be a little boring at times. But I still love them. I love their early stuff when they were kind of more bluesy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skynyrd was just boom.
Yeah.
They just rocked that place. Now we can joke all you want about Freebird and how much it gets played, and and how the douches that always yell it at every single concert they
at
go
every
to.
concert you go to,
Skynyrd or not.
Yeah,
but to see that song played live,
it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
but the first time I saw Skynyrd, I believe it was the first tour since the plane crash. So the plane crash was 77. And they did nothing, obviously, for a very long time. And
Right.
then 87
Right, that's
is
when they went back
first
out.
came back out. And I saw that tour. Because, 77, I was only 7. So
Right.
But yeah, and when it got to Freebird in that first tour, they wouldn't sing it.
Right.
And it was like, I couldn't believe I was hearing it first off. But the way they did it was unbelievable. It gives you goosebumps when you think, if you were there to see it. They put his hat.
Right, yes.
Right, Ronnie's hat on the microphone stand, and there was a spotlight on the bird on the piano that Billy Powell was playing. It's just a spotlight on each thing.
Oh.
And the thing was instrumental, but the rocking out. They didn't, dumb it down in tone or anything.
Right.
They rocked it out, but they would not sing it. And then finally, I forget what it was within the next, probably it was the next tour or the tour after that they said, they're going to start singing it. I forget what made them say, let's sing it. I think maybe it was probably for the fans hoping they wanted to hear him, because he sounds great like his brother.
Well, yeah, Ronnie's brother came in.
Johnny.
Yeah.
And
and he was great, and he's been with the band longer than his brother.
Yeah. Yep.
The Van Zants are all talented.
Well, yeah, you got the other one in 38 Special.
38 Special,
Yep.
which he's not with them anymore. But
No,
in fact, I forget his name. So it was Ronnie,
Johnny,
Donnie. That's it.
Donnie
and Johnny just put out a Christian album.
Yeah. The very, very religious family.
I had no
If you
idea.
Follow Johnny Van Zant on Facebook. He puts out a video every Sunday.
Oh, really?
It's not long. It's maybe 2-3 minutes on YouTube. Is it on YouTube or on Facebook?
Okay.
Follow him on Facebook. He puts a video out every Sunday, and he talks about talking to his fans, thanking them and everything, and say prayers for so and so. They're battling the big C.
That's cool that he
goes,
does that.
how we feel about that. F the big C. He won't curse.
Right.
Very just seems like a really down to earth guy, and I would love to meet him one day at a show or something.
Yeah, and I agree. He does. He has always come across like he's just having a good time. That he's very appreciative.
Yeah.
Not when I say having a good time, I'm not talking like
the rock and roll star. Good time. He's
right. The rock and roll
life,
lifestyle of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I'm talking about just a guy that's enjoying what he's doing, enjoying
appreciates being above ground and being faithful man of faith. He's a man of faith.
I had no idea until this album came out, and the album is fantastic.
Is it real? I had never heard anything.
And I'll tell you that who turned me on to it is Joey Petroni.
Oh yeah,
he had mentioned it on his show. I was like,
I have to check it out.
Yeah, and they've done Donnie and Johnny. They've put out albums before, just under the name Van Zant, which some of it is very good. So when Joey Petroni was pushing that album, I was like, I'm going to go check that out, and I thought it was great. So I picked it up. But
when I was doing that radio show during COVID, and it was sometimes after COVID too, doing that radio show that my buddy was streaming from the UK. I reached out to Johnny Van Zant to see if he would, do a soundbite or whatever. And, I guess there's people that get involved before it really sees him that they want a certain amount of money. And I was like, I'm not going to pay that. So,
but that's what he wanted money?
They wanted money. I guess he's got to give Cameo a certain amount of money or some shit. They probably control it. But he ended up giving me, I asked for something else and, about that show. Oh, yes, because I asked him how Gary Rosington was doing, and he sent it back to me in a clip, and I broke it up and played it on my radio show about him.
Right.
Kind of like it made it like an interview thing almost. Say, how's everybody doing since COVID? Because you only get like 20 seconds of a video. I sent him a video question, and he sent me a video answer back.
Okay.
Which is cool. So I had to cut. He saw I was at my firehouse because I recorded from there. He's like, "Oh, you're a fireman." And
oh, nice.
Thanks. So I kind of just cut that out of the interview part, then put the rest of it on the show. It was cool though. It was a good.
All right.
Good thing.
I'll reach out. I'll try to see if I can get him. There's his Instagram, so I'll reach out on his Instagram. See if I can get him. That would be cool.
Yeah, like I said. Very cool. Very cool dude, without a doubt. And you know what else? But now talk about concerts.
Yeah.
Band's been around a long time. Went to see Everclear last night.
Oh, really?
At Paramount.
Oh, okay.
30th anniversary of one of the albums.
Yeah, the big one they had.
No.
Oh.
That's 2 years from now.
Oh, okay.
The show was great, but I didn't know much from this album.
It's amazing.
I
to
knew
me that
the one
Everclear
album,
is 30 years
Santa
old.
Monica, was like the only song I really knew from the album.
Okay.
But the
I don't know a lot of those guys.
yeah, it was a good show. But now there was
Yeah.
2 other bands. One was called Sponge, which we know a bunch of their songs when you hear them.
Okay, I was going to say I definitely have heard of them. I
And
can't.
the other band was called Local H. Which
Yeah, I've
I
heard of
knew
them.
one song.
Okay.
They're a big hit. So we're like, Mary and I were like, oh, we'll go eat first. And we always go eat across the street at
Meehan's.
right?
Oh, I
went
love that
there.
place.
I went there, I had unbelievable steak fajitas.
Well,
Some
yeah,
sizzling thing. The steak was like, it was legit steak.
I always get a steak, baked potato, and broccoli there. Oh,
so
I've never failed,
yeah.
ever.
So we ate there first. We're like, Sponge, Local H will probably start because who's heard of them really? And then Sponge is a bunch of hits. So they're probably going to open up for Everclear themselves. Well, we had that backwards.
Really?
Sponge opened and then Local H. So we missed Sponge, the one band we wanted to see with Everclear. So wow, who would have thought?
Yeah, sure.
Even a bartender in the place was like, he goes, Sponge was like 20 minutes. Because I said, is this the first act or the second? I'm like, are they starting late? And he goes, no, this is the second act. I said, you kidding? Sponge played already? He goes, yeah. I said, I didn't see that coming. He goes, neither did I. He goes, but they only played about 20 minutes.
Wow.
I said, so what they do? Play the 4 hits and they were done,
Wow.
But yeah, so, but yeah, it's a good show.
Was it? Yeah.
But 2 years from now is the 30th anniversary of So Much for the Afterglow.
Oh, right. Right. Okay.
And they said they're going to come around and do that. Was it this one was Surfside something?
No
I
idea.
forget. So they played, that whole album. But like I said, the only song on that album I really, really knew was Santa Monica. And they kept that to the end when they did the encore with some stuff from, the other albums. So yeah, it was good. It was good. General admission floor, so we were like,
oh, that's cool.
8 from the stage.
Nice.
So.
Yeah. So, what's your name some of your favorite Skynyrd?
Oh man,
so many.
There is. God, a favorite. I remember. Back in the day, I remember with me and hanging out with Joe. We'd play air guitar and air drums to Freebird in my car. Be out there, going stupid.
Yeah.
One you don't really hear on the radio a lot, I think, is a Dynamite song, Curtis Lowe.
Oh, sure. The Ballad
Love
of Curtis
that
Lowe.
tune,
Yep.
Ballad of Curtis Lowe.
Yep.
That's a great tune.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. But yeah, there's just otherwise favorite ones. Nah, I can't. But I'll never turn Freebird off.
Oh no,
that's one of those ones you could talk about. Saying you're rolling the windows down.
Yes.
While you're driving. That's a window down, crank
cruising.
up song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost don't want your trip to end until the song's over.
Yeah, I mean, I got 14 minutes. You better hope you got another 14 minutes left of your drive.
Now, there's a million versions of "Call Me the Breeze." John Mayer does it. Clapton did it. Of course, there's the original by the songwriter himself, John Cale. Yeah, John Cale. But Skynyrd's version of "Call Me the Breeze," freaking the horn section, I freaking love it. Just love it. What a great tune.
Yeah. There's so much. There's
it's really a great band.
Yeah.
And I like how they did it. You had the plane crash, half the band is dead. Then they bring it back, but they bring some of their wives are the background singers, which I always thought was cool. Then they bring in the brother, and then they brought in some members that had left the band before the accident.
Ricky Medlock, yeah.
But Ricky Medlock, I always thought was an interesting story. I've actually tried to get him on the show.
Oh yeah,
I'm a big
He'd
fan
probably
of
be
his
a rip
guitar
because
work. He looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, but yeah, he started out as drummer.
Right, he started out as their drummer, but then when he came back in the late '80s, early '90s, he came back as one of the lead guitar players. And man, does he kill it!
Oh,
because
they still had Artemis Pyle,
right?
That came in.
But it's just weird that
I wouldn't see them putting him back on drums when he had Artemis.
Right, but usually my point is usually when you bring somebody back that plays a certain instrument, but now they're going to do something else, they're usually not as good on the other instrument.
He was
a great drummer.
Awesome.
He might even be better as guitar. In fact, that night we saw them, he did the bulk of the lead on Freebird.
Yeah.
And I just remember being blown away. Like, he was the drummer. Now he's this amazing guitar player. That's like, Eddie Van Halen going from guitar to drums. Like,
Yeah.
You wouldn't
You
expect him to
wouldn't
be
expect
good.
it, yeah.
But apparently he was a good drummer. But yeah, so it was just weird to me. So yeah, that's 40. So I thought about you, and I heard today that today's the anniversary.
It's an interesting. It's a crazy story if you ever read about it.
What, the crash?
Yeah, and I'm trying to think who was it. One of them, crawled through the field for a couple of miles to get help.
That's Artemis.
Was it Artemis?
Yeah,
I think you're right. Yeah,
yeah.
And I think he was all busted up and everything.
I think he may have had a broken leg.
Broken leg, I think. Yeah,
but he still walked for miles till he found a house.
Yeah, a farmhouse or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Billy Powell's face was all busted up. Yeah, I think Rossington. I mean, he probably had the least injuries, but it lingered for a long time.
Yeah.
Like he had some health issues due to it. But yeah, what a mess! What a shame. Too,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Terrible.
unbelievable.
Let's see. John Candy was in the movie JFK, says Scott. Yeah, one of his few dramatic roles, which is good. He was very good in that. Not here yet. I'm not kidding. Oh, John's talking about getting Zach's artwork. Speaking of mail, Carol expects something soon. Oh, Vicky's sending something to Carol. Oh, what is? Wow, everybody's sending each other stuff.
Yeah.
They should have
making a Christmas list.
I sent a Christmas card to Rusiella.
No, I meant a Christmas gift list.
For
us, what we want.
They know what we want. Just everybody get moving on it. Send it over. Send it over. You did finish your half of the chocolate. You didn't? What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm diabetic, man. I gotta take little chunks at a time.
It's worth it. They should have known about Matthew Perry. He was always flopping around in the fountain. Oh, my goodness. Ann Mira. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Yes. The movie JFK, says Scott, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Movie was so long, I thought my head was going to burst. Fremdo, I love Ben Stiller and his family, but unfortunately, eventually, they all become Stiller. Ay, ay, ay. Ann was good in Fame and Sex in the City. I don't remember her in Fame, but I remember her in Sex in the City, and she was good. Didn't she play somebody with dementia or something in Sex in the City? I forget.
You'd have to ask my wife. She used to watch that show.
Oh, I love that show.
And she's on.
Oh, is she?
Mary's here.
Mary, you should be here.
I told her to come.
Sex in the City was so funny in the beginning, and they had great sex scenes. I mean, somebody was naked every week.
I never really watched it.
Oh. And I'm a little weird. Like when it comes to Friends, everybody talks about Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox. I thought Lisa Kudrow was the hottest one.
She's cute. Cute.
But then same with Sex and the City. Kim Cattrall is a treasure. Sarah Jessica Parker, not bad. And then the other one, Kristen Davis, she's gorgeous. But my favorite was Cynthia Nixon, the redhead.
She would want nothing to do with you.
That's true. But I'm happy to watch her and her wife.
Right.
But she probably got naked just as much as Kim Cattrall did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was wonderful.
I guess I missed out on it.
The show was hilarious. In the beginning, towards the end, it got a little weird when Kim Cattrall's character got cancer and stuff. And the movies, there's 2 or 3 movies, terrible.
Huh.
Oh, terrible.
So you went to the theaters to see them?
Well, it's
You're
not like
admitting that?
It's not. Actually, no, I didn't.
Okay.
I saw the first one on cable. I saw the second one on cable. I don't even think I saw the third one. Now, I'm admitting to watching the Sex and the City. It's not as bad. It's not like watching Grease. John Rusiello says she was great in Archie Bunker's place. Speaking of which,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I was talking. I think it was this past Friday. Rosie was in here, and I said something about I'm part of the minority of people. I am not a fan of that movie Grease. I just don't like it. Turns out Rosie's not either. She thinks it's stupid. But Rosie did not help her point because then she said she loves Grease too. Which, yeah, exactly.
Terrible.
Exactly. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer, that's a good reason right there.
Well, you know what?
Movie,
as a kid, I was a John Travolta fan because I loved watching him in Welcome Back, Kotter.
He was funny there.
So that's what drove me to the movie.
Well, you could just watch Welcome Back, Kotter.
I'm going to have to see if I can find any streams of it.
I think it's out there.
It might be.
Yeah, I think so.
That show was great.
Oh, sure.
Yo, Mr. Kotter!
Yeah, that show was funny.
Horseshack.
And Gabe Kaplan, was it the beginning or at the end of every episode he would tell a joke to his wife?
think it's the end. I think it was the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I used to love that.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a guy. It was a great show, man. That was a great show.
Tony sent you a text for John. All right. Well, I'm assuming it's private. If all right, you let me know if you want me to read it. And Leonard Skinner crash. Oh, she guessed it. Okay. She loves Leonard Skinner, as you should. The plane crash was the same day Ronnie Van Zant became a free bird. Oh,
good Lord.
Moving forward here. Bosie's watching. Good morning, Mr. Bosie, sir. Oh, no, and there's Mary. Okay. Carol saw Skinner 10 years ago at Louisville Western Days. I have no idea what that means.
Louisville is a town in her area.
What's a Western Days? Is that the name of a venue, I guess?
The Western Days part, I don't know. But Louisville is a town.
They were awesome and cost $10 to get in? Wow. And everybody was yelling Freebird. It was annoying. I think I figured out why women always go first in the event of an emergency so men can think of a solution in silence. Yesterday, my wife came home screaming, "Pack your bags. I just won the lottery." I said, "Holy shit, what should I pack?" And she yelled, "Pack everything. Get out." Vicky, she played Leroy's English teacher in Fame, and she was Miranda's mother-in-law, and she did have dementia. Right, yeah, that I remember. I don't remember her in Fame. But, yeah, I remember her on Sex and the City. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Towards the end of their careers, the end of their lives, they weren't doing much, or if anything, as, you know, the duo, the comedic duo. But, yeah, they were great. So the concert was good.
Yeah,
Happy to hear that. My weekend was kind of nutty, and it did not end well.
Really?
Yes, and I'll
in the White Post Farm sense.
No, no. Everything's cool at White Post. So Saturday, worked at White Post, and it's a long day. I'm on my foot all day long, walking around and making my announcements, talking to people. But it was just a busy day because I had to go straight from White Post. I had a murder mystery out in Mastic.
Oh, God.
I had to be in Mastic at 6:30. I didn't get out of White Post till 5:45. So I pulled up at the venue at Mastic at 6:32. I'm like, all right. I'd prefer to be there earlier, but, you know, I was working. So I'm running around getting all set up. And when I'm running around, it usually means, you know, my stump's gonna be hurting, probably be cut up, yeah. So and then, you know, setting up and then doing the show. First off, before I go any further, just a little side note. I talked about it last week. Matt Nappo was supposed to be in the show with us, and then I don't know what the hell happened to him. Congratulations to Matt, by the way. He did his 1,000th show this morning. So congratulations to Coffee with the Dog. But anyway, I don't know what happened. He said something about having a stroke, but he's been doing his show, so I'm assuming he's okay. I don't know what the fuck. So he couldn't do the show. He told me last Wednesday that he thinks he was having a stroke. If you saw his show Thursday, he said he was still having a stroke, which I didn't know strokes can last 24 hours. But he said on the air, "I'm still going to do Walker's show," and I commented on it. I said, "Matt, if you're having a stroke," I said, "I already replaced you." I said, "Whatever you got going on, stroke or not, is pretty serious.
Maybe seek medical help."
Well, and I said that too. I said, "You should be in a hospital right now, so don't even think twice about the show." But like I said, he's been doing his show, since he hasn't missed a day, so I think he's bullshitting me. He
it's something better to do.
You want to get out of the show. He really goes to extremes. But so a gentleman by the name of Brian McGowan stepped in on 3 days' notice. He had never worked with us before. He had never seen us before. He had no idea what to expect. But he's a great local Long Island actor. He also works in radio, and forgive me, I don't know the call letters, but he's a DJ at a radio station that's out of Sag Harbor. And he does a great job there. I met him 26 years ago. We did a Shakespeare play together. That's where I met him. And yeah, he's a great actor, so I just knew that he could handle it. And he did. He came in and just nailed it. You would never in a million years think that this was a guy stepping in for the first time without a rehearsal, without seeing us. He just nailed it. But also doing the show with us, not performance, but he handled the sound and the mics, and was our stage manager, the one and only Jeff Bosey.
Oh, go ahead.
Jeff Bosey, who has not done a show with us in about over a year, a little over a year now. He's back with Knock 'em Dead Comedy. He's going to be performing with us again in December, and we're very excited to have him back. And we thank him, and we missed him, and we're very happy about that. So
Yeah,
it was
good.
it was a great show, but sure enough, I wake up Sunday morning
pain.
and I'm in some pain. So I'm like, all right, so let me see what I can do here. I usually try to bandage it up or do something. Usually like 3 hours later, I'm walking, all of a sudden I feel the bandage going down my pants, and but I want to get through the day. So I wrapped it, which I don't normally, I haven't done that much. But I didn't even leave the house yet. And I guess the wrap just made it so tight in there, like I was like dying. So I took the leg off, I took the wrap off. So I just went with it during the day. I was using a cane, but I'm in pain. So so this is Sunday, yesterday. Well, let me tell you, White Post. Oh, first, we start at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. It's probably on 10:15, and I'm just looking around. It's not terribly busy yet, and I see a guy walking towards me. I'm like looking in the mirror. I see a white beard, overalls, and a T-shirt underneath. I'm like, what the? And he sees me and he's waving. I'm like, what the fuck? Sab Capone, ladies and gentlemen. Sab. He's dressed almost exactly like me.
Oh my God.
He brought his kids, his new granddaughter, his girlfriend, his ex-wife and her boyfriend. Like the whole Capone clan is there.
Nice.
It was nice to see everybody. Nice to see his wife or ex-wife. I haven't seen her in a long time. But it was funny. And it was just kind of weird seeing Sab pushing a baby stroller. Like, I don't know, like it almost doesn't.
Yeah.
Like you just can't picture it. But that was fun. But then as the day went on, now this is my 8th year at White Post. This had to be the busiest I've ever seen it.
Really?
It got to the point where, and this is an outdoor thing. Remember back in the day going to the clubs and you're going to see a popular band and it's so squished you can hardly breathe in these places?
Yeah.
That's what it was like at times.
Wow.
Like, I couldn't believe it. It was insane. Lines like miles long. Rich Walker, who works there too, and he puts on a show right behind me. So we see each other all throughout the day, and he comes up to me and goes, how many people do you think are actually here right now? I said, I don't know, it's got to be in the thousands. He goes, what are you kidding? He goes, I think they could probably, I'm thinking like 20 to 40,000. I was like, what? I don't know. He goes, look, just where we are, it might have been a few thousand just in front of us.
Huh.
So he actually might be right about that because the place is huge. They have an animal farm. They have the farm that the area they're in. Then there's another field, and there's just so much going on. But yeah, it was nuts. So what happened was, I ended up staying late because they don't, they're making money.
Yeah.
They usually
$40 a head.
And then
20,000 plus people.
And then all the food and stuff that you're buying inside. So, and they usually close around 6. They're making money. They're not going to be like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, you got to get out. They keep it going. They start putting hints and clues out there like, hey, we got to start like shuffling out. But Saturday night it got busy. Most of the people they were there until 7, like, the workers. So yesterday, because it was so busy, and they've done this before where it's so busy, they'll maybe like add, because there's entertainment and stuff, there's shows. Sometimes they might ask one of the show vendors to do another show or two, and then they'll come to me, you got to stay, if you can you stay so you can make announcements and tell people we're staying open late. So I stayed late yesterday. So 1, I was dying. 2, I was supposed to go to the Bolton Center, which is probably about a half hour away in a town called Bayshore, where Rosie grew up, actually, Bayshore. Because last night they were having a special comedy show there celebrating the birthday of Joey Cola.
Oh, no kidding.
Mick Thomas was there, and he was part of the show, and there was a friend of Joey's that was hosting whose name escapes me. My apologies. So me and Don were supposed to go. Okay? Don ends up taking a job as part of a camera crew for a magician comedian whose name also escapes me, but he was out of state. He was in Baltimore, I think it was. So he reached out, says, I can't make it. So I said to Lisa, we'll go. We'll have a nice time. Her back's been bothering her, so during the day she texts me. She says, I don't think I'm going to go. I'm like, fuck. And then I'm thinking, all right, well, if I'm going to go, I'd have to go straight from White Post because it was a 7 o'clock showtime. But then I stayed there. I think it was like 6:30. But, I'm sweaty. I'm in these sweaty clothes. I'm dirty because, it's an open air and there's dust. And then I'm just dying with my leg. I'm like between Don saying can't go, then Lisa saying she can't go. Then I'm asked to stay at White Post. I'm like, I'm just not meant to go to this thing.
Right, yeah. I was just going to say that.
And then by the time they said, okay, you can go, my leg was just killing me. So I was like, screw it. And I just went home. And it sucked. I was pissed off that I missed it. I saw this morning on Facebook there were people posting videos. It looked like they had a great time. So
that's a drag.
Yeah, I was a little pissed off that I had to miss that. But it was a good weekend all around for the most part. My leg is still cut up, but at least today I get to go home. I don't have to come back here.
Oh, there you go.
And it's one of those rare nights where I don't have any place I have to be tonight. So I'll probably be doing the crutches.
Yeah.
Throughout the day.
I meant to tell you. So my friends went to see Elio Pace up in Manchester.
You sent me a video.
Yeah.
And I sent the video to him.
Did you?
And he said, mate, this is amazing. Where did you get this? At first I didn't tell him, but I did eventually tell him. And I think I've told you. He has said to me, the first time he reached out, this is going back a few months now, I think I told you this. He reached out to me. He goes, mate, do you know this chap named Jeff Scelzi?
Yeah.
And then he's, I think, watched the show. Oh, that's right. And then he was on the show with us.
Yeah.
He has said to me, that he thinks you're like the nicest guy going.
He's a good dude. I like him a lot, without a doubt. And my friends were blown away.
Really?
Yeah. So when you talked to them, they were blown away. They're like, man, he was great. And they even said, and this is funny because we talked about this with him.
Yeah.
They're like, he wasn't a Billy Joel tribute band. This is their words, and I said exactly. They're like he was absolutely amazing.
Right.
And so
he's playing Billy Joel music,
Yeah.
but he's not a tribute band or an
that's
impersonator.
exactly what they said.
Right.
They said they were blown
Which to
away.
me
They had a
makes
great
it
time.
better.
Yeah. Yep. They had a great time. They were thanking me for telling them about the show.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah. It's
And where
cool.
was this? Manchester?
It was up in Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is north, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Up by Liverpool. About 30, 40 minutes from Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool's north?
Yeah.
For some reason I thought it was south. Okay.
Yeah.
He thanked me for the video. He appreciated it. I told him they were friends of yours, and he was very impressed with that. So next Thursday, October 30th, we're doing one of those shows with Elio. It's one of those shows. Now, we used to do it separately, where it used to be like a special, like during the week at night. Instead of doing it on here, we used to make it its own special where people can ask their questions. They can send it to me in advance or just ask them that night.
No kidding.
And I would just read them, and he would answer them. This time we're doing it on this show where people can send in their questions in advance. This is the first I'm announcing of it. Send me your questions in advance, and I will read the questions. I'll definitely have some set up myself, and I'll be posting about it. So people can send me questions in advance.
Yeah, that's cool.
And even in the comment thread, I will do my best to read the comments. But yeah, we're doing it on this show next Thursday, October 30th, with Elio Pace. He finishes his current tour this week. I think it's Saturday. Pretty sure it's Saturday. So, so fresh off his tour, he's going to talk about the tour, how it went, share some funny stories, answer your questions. And then he goes back on tour in March, I believe it is. So, October 30th on this show, Elio Pace will be here. We're zooming in. I'm assuming Frank will be zooming in. You're more than welcome if you want to come in. But, cool. I mean, I'll mainly just be reading questions. But
Frank is going to Zoom. He's not going to be here?
Most likely Zoom. He's not sure yet.
Gotcha.
Frank's been getting shots in his eye.
Oh, yeah, she did mention something like that.
So it depends on how it's going. Like he was here this past Thursday. He was able to drive, but I think he's getting another shot today. I think. So if he gets a shot today, most likely his eyes will not be good enough for him to drive. Oh no, it's it's the following Thursday. So I think that's why he's not sure yet.
Yeah.
Because he wants to see how he'll be at that
I'll
point.
hang with you if you want.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I don't know how much talking we'll be able to do because I'm reading just comments, but Vicky, she played Leroy's. Oh, I read that already. Sorry. Fremder, why don't you guys turn on all comments since this is an interactive show? Oh, you're right. I didn't turn them on. My apologies.
Mine is on.
You guys know I do almost every day. I rarely forget to do all comments, but I did forget today. How did you know that, Fremder?
Yeah, how did you know that? Mine's on. I had the all on right from the beginning.
So now I'm going back and I'm reading every single comment really quick. I think I got all the important ones.
Yeah, I was going to say, the ones you were reading, I kind of saw and hear. So I don't think you were...
Oh, all right, this one I missed. I thought this one's amusing. Scott thinks, I don't think this podcast is real. Tony and Jeff are AI.
Yeah.
So John says he didn't get Carol's package with the artwork, but according to her records, it arrived there on Saturday.
Oh.
Ooh.
Might be an issue with the post office there.
Yeah.
Or whoever the delivery people
and
were.
John's confirming it is not there.
Hope you gave Carol the right address.
I hope so too. Fuck.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, it's the only address I've ever had for the guy, so I hope. I mean, I've sent him stuff and it got there, so it must be. Unless there's a typo or
Then
something.
you're in the clear.
Oh, my goodness. From the random thought, my wife always complains that I last 2 minutes in the bedroom. In my defense, it was doggy style, so isn't that like 20 minutes? What?
Oh, God.
Oh, I get it now.
Doggy,
Yeah.
yeah.
One time, I'll go back to reading the comments, but this Fremder's comment reminded me. One time, when I worked for the phone company, I worked with a crew.
Mm-hmm.
Same group of guys, for years. There was like 4 of us. And we were working on a Saturday. And I forget what it was, but the guys went to the job site and I went somewhere else. Something I had to do. I don't remember what it was. Maybe union business, but it wasn't usually on a Saturday because it's overtime. Anyway, I don't remember where I went, but I had to go somewhere. And the guys on the job site, we were working in a neighborhood, in front of houses and stuff. So we try not to make too much noise, especially on a Saturday when a lot of people are off. So we usually wait till like 8:30, 9 o'clock before we get out of the trucks and start doing our thing. And in our defense, we always got the work we were given that day. We always got it done, regardless of what time we started or finished.
Yeah.
But we were choosing to wait a little while. So these guys were on the job site and they were sleeping in their trucks, and they got caught. So that Monday, we're in the office with our boss. Now I'm part of the crew, even though I wasn't caught doing anything. I was just sitting there because I'm part of that particular crew. But I'm also the union guy, so so I was there for that reason too. And I just couldn't help myself. They're getting reamed out for sleeping on a Saturday, and they were getting double time. We had it in our contract at the time that if you worked a certain amount of overtime, once you hit a certain amount of hours, the rest of the hours are double time. So these guys were on double time. So I said, my boss is yelling and screaming. I'm trying to think, like, what can I do to defend these guys? What can I do? And I did say at one point, I said, they got the job done. Leave them alone. But just to break the tension and hoping to, like, kind of save things, I just went, so if they're sleeping on a Saturday and they were getting double time, if they slept for an hour, did they really get 2 hours of sleep? The guys I'm working with, the guys in my crew, one guy in particular, this guy Ed, he just. But sure enough, my boss, he cracked a smile, and it killed the tension and kind of loosens things up, and I'm going to pat myself on the back here. I don't think these guys got the punishment they could have gotten. They probably could have been suspended.
Yeah,
and they weren't. They weren't. And we were a good crew. We got our work done all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we got our work done quickly, but it was done right, and it was, flawless. And, yeah, but we got it done quick, and we would go enjoy our day. And this is, when days were good before GPS, so we
Yeah.
couldn't be tracked.
Yep.
But we got our job done. And and then we would even do extra sometimes, but still be able to enjoy ourselves, which is the way it should be, in my
Yes,
opinion.
of course.
But yeah, that's how I broke the ice a little bit. So Fremda's comment reminded me of that. Let's see. So, yeah, see, all these comments I'm seeing look like stuff that I wonder if that's what Carol's text is about. I wonder if she's thinking that maybe she got the wrong address. Here's the answer to last Tuesday's Jack and Jill question. What? Jack and Jill went up the hill so Jack can lick her candy, but Jack got a shock and a mouth.
Something that rhymes with shock.
Yeah. Sock.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right. So, yeah, I got the majority of these comments. Yeah. What? Oh, all right. Some people hate the movie Grease. Jeff's vagina begs to differ.
Learn how to spell Grease, Fremder. You spelt the country, not the movie.
Well, that might be an autocorrect thing.
No, don't defend him. Now you're defending him.
I'm defriending him.
You're defriending him, yes.
What? I heard Shakespeare was a chronic masturbator. I get it. Ugh. The magician escapes you, Ellen. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's funny, Vicky. I didn't even think of that. Can the magician do some magic and make Tony know how to spell?
Look who's talking.
What
do we just say?
Yeah, I know how to spell.
Grease
I can't
and grease.
read, but I can spell. I used to date a transgender chick until I found out she was from Manchester. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
terrible.
Terrible.
All right, Carol, I'm gonna look at your text. Let's see. Oh, all right. No, you already shared it. Oh, I see what you're. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Oh, because she sent. No, wait a minute. She sent me the confirmation that it was delivered, but it doesn't have the address, or does it? No, I don't see the address here. That's what I thought she was trying to send, like proof, like in case we got the address wrong or something.
Yeah.
But Carol, the address isn't on here. So I don't need to send this to him because I'm sure he believes you. You tell him it's sent there. You don't need to send proof.
Yeah, he's got to go to his post office now and start raising hell.
Yep. Which I believe. I mean,
That's annoying, though.
That is annoying. That sucks. And I hope they get it figured out because John needs that. He needs that artwork. It's good stuff. All right, so we've been talking about documentaries today. I also saw a Freddie Prinze documentary the other day,
Oh, yeah?
which was really good. It was made in 2023.
Oh, no kidding.
But yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Another guy who was miserable and his whole
Crazy.
life just wanted fame and fortune, and then got into drugs, and it just messed with his head. I'll turn the AC
No,
off.
leave it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It is chilly in here. I just turned it on because it felt a little stuffy in here when I first got here.
Yeah,
but now it's
definitely is.
now it's definitely cooled off.
Yeah, my thermal indicators are protruding.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Should I throw you a $1 bill? I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take it.
Also, it was announced the other day, speaking of documentaries, November 12th on Netflix, there's a documentary about Eddie Murphy. Which I bet that's going to be, good or bad, it'll definitely be interesting.
Yeah.
Because what a career he's had.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Pryor kind of set the way for the African-American comedians, but then Eddie Murphy brought it to a whole new level.
Richard
and
Pryor was
he's
hysterical.
Richard Pryor was hysterical. But then Eddie Murphy, though, I mean, one of the first African-Americans to have the movie career he's had. And it's interesting to me because he's had some highs, he's had a lot of lows, too. Yeah. He's made some shit, but he's made so many great movies.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to that. And plus, he's a local guy. He got his start right here in Governors, performing with Jackie the Joke Man, performing with Rob Bartlett. I mean, this is where he honed his craft, right down the hall here. So, and I'm hoping there's a lot of Governors coverage in the beginning as they're, starting off, as they're showing where he got started.
Stage, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then also, I haven't seen it yet, but the other day the new Martin Scorsese documentary came out. So that's on my list. I want to see that. What a career that man's had. I mean, the amount of... I mean, again, not every movie can be a smash. There's clunkers, but how many great movies has that man put together? Casino, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
One of my personal favorites, King of Comedy. You ever see that one?
No.
With De Niro and Jerry Lewis?
No.
It's great. Great movie. You know what's a great movie, too, that's Scorsese? Which I have a feeling you may have seen? The Last Waltz.
Oh, of course. I have it. If I have any of my VHS tapes at home somewhere, I have that on VHS.
Do you still have a VHS player?
I think I have it stuffed in my man cave, under the pool table.
Really?
I think.
Wow. When was the last time you pulled it out? The VHS player, that is.
Oh, the VHS player. Oh, my God. Over 20 years ago.
Sure.
What
do you have, home movies or something? Is that why you haven't gotten rid of it?
Just there was just at VHS.
In case you want to watch The Last Waltz.
Yeah, in case I want to watch The Last Waltz. I have, music stuff on there. There's some Beatles stuff, some Who stuff that I already caught off of TV, like a special or something.
Right.
And it's like, hard to get rid of.
Yeah, it is hard
Unless
to get
I go and, put it on DVDs or something.
Right.
A
lot of stuff is on YouTube these days, so you can see it that way. When I was sick, because I was home so much for the 3 years that I was sick and dealing with leg issues, I was using crutches and stuff, but if I wasn't in pain for an hour, because that's usually I was, maybe an hour a day I wasn't in pain, but if I was strong enough to go do it, I converted. At that time, it was all DVDs. It still wasn't digital, but not on the computer. I transferred everything I had on VHS to a disc back then because I was just laying around all day.
Yeah.
So I used to just use the crutches to hobble over to grab a. When I first got sick, I think before I was using the crutches, but I knew I'd be on crutches soon, so I set up the VCR. Oh no, at first I set up a VCR with the cables and got a DVD recorder. I was all excited because DVD recorders were new.
Yeah.
But then eventually I got one machine that had the VHS and the recorder.
Okay.
But I would just grab maybe 3 videotapes. I would just hold it against the crutches, hobble over to the machine, but it would record in real time. So, it's not like
it took a little time.
Yeah, but I had nothing to do. So I would put it in, I'd hit record, and then I'd be laying on the couch watching for 3 hours, whatever I'm recording. But it was good. The home movies, regular movies, like you said, concerts, transferred it all.
Yeah.
Got rid of VHS. Mm-hmm. I have no idea why I'm telling you that story. But, yeah. Martin Scorsese, great stuff. So many great movies.
Yeah.
So you never saw King of Comedy. Do you have a favorite Martin Scorsese movie?
No. But probably Goodfellas, if I had to pick one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great movie.
Yeah.
All right. And speaking of movies, I have a list here. Actors, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat this morning. Actors who were paid crazy money for doing almost no work. And I'll explain as I read this list. So, the actor Ving Rhames, you know who that is, right?
Yep.
Pulp Fiction and some other great movies. He made $7.7 million to appear in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Because I think he was in some of the earlier ones, so his character was already established, so he made a cameo. He got $7.7 million. His scene, he's in one scene in the movie. The scene lasts 39 seconds. He got 7.7 mil. Okay? It turns out he was on set for 2 days. He got 7.7 mil. Samuel L. You know, like all those Marvel movies?
Funny.
Oh, he's great.
He cracks me up.
That guy has made a living playing the same character in every movie. And it works.
Yeah.
In all these Marvel movies that just seem to never end, it's become a thing now, the after credit scene, And he was in a lot of them, these Marvel movies. He was in a lot of these after credit scenes. So we're talking, usually the after credit scenes, they're like a minute. They're not long. He's done a ton of them because he plays, one of the head guys, the head muckety mucks of Marvel. So whenever he's done one of these after credit scenes, he gets anywhere from 2 to 3 mil each time. So apparently there was a movie called Batgirl, which I don't even remember this movie coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they filmed a scene that they ended up not using in the movie, but the scene involved Michael Keaton reprising his role as Batman. Now, we all know that awful Flash movie that came out a few years ago was Keaton's first on-screen reprisal of Batman. And to me, that was the only good part of the movie, was seeing Keaton as Batman again. But this was the first time we saw him reprising his role because, again, this Batgirl thing, they ended up not using it.
Huh.
But he still made $2 million. He made $2 million for a scene that he was never, for a scene that was never even used.
Well, I mean, he did the work for the scene, though.
Right, but
how long was the
$2
work
million
for the scene, though? How long did that take?
Apparently, he was there for about a week filming this scene. We work for a week. We get,
I don't get $2 million.
Yeah, we don't get $2 million.
No.
Benicio del Toro. You know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
He was going to be in the movie American Gangster. Have you ever seen this movie?
I
Denzel
did not
Washington?
see it, but I know of it.
Oh, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Really?
I love this movie. It's a little long, but it's great. I love it. Denzel Washington, Russell Crowe, some other great actors. Great movie. I love it. Del Toro received $5 million. But guess what? He wasn't even in this movie.
Would they say his name or something?
Apparently, this is a thing in Hollywood, which I never heard of. Apparently, you get a pay-or-play deal. Or some actors get a pay-or-play deal, which essentially means an actor will be paid their negotiated rate whether or not the project moves forward. This also includes if an actor is replaced. In this case, the film was in limbo for several years, which I didn't know either, before it was revived with a new director, and then Russell Crowe was cast in the part Del Toro was going to play. The project was shelved for a few years, so Denzel, the movie star, he received his negotiated fee for the version of the movie that never even happened. So he got paid twice, basically, for this movie. But for the version that never happened, he got over $20 million.
Man.
Then he got another 20 when he filmed the movie. But yeah, he got the initial 20 mil for doing nothing except saying yes to being in the movie. Remember Sean Connery made a cameo in that awful Robin Hood movie that Kevin Costner made?
Oh, yeah.
Sean Connery spent one day on set to film his scene. He was on screen for about a minute. This was in 1991. Today, he would have received over $1 million because back then he was paid $250K, which is now the equivalent of $1 million. For one day, he received $250,000 for how long was he on screen? He was on screen for about a minute. So he received $250K. But to his credit, he donated the salary to a local hospital.
Nice. Very nice.
Anthony Hopkins. He appeared in the Silence of the Lambs sequel, Red Dragon, which he later regretted because that movie blew. He was only in the movie for a total of 25 minutes of the whole film. He was paid $15 million.
Damn.
So when you're in the movie for 25 minutes and you made $15 million, that's $600,000 per minute. Per minute.
Crazy.
Jared Leto received $7 million for that suicide piece of shit movie he was in. He sucks. I do not like him at all.
Oh, no.
I think he sucks as an actor. He looks like an asshole in person. Can't stand him. He appeared in a total of 7 minutes in the film, and he got $7 million. Now, I'm almost done with this list, so bear with me. Another actor who did not appear in a movie until the very, very end is Mark Hamill. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. He didn't appear until the final scene of the movie. Didn't say a word. He just stood there staring at what's in it, the girl. He earned $3 million for that.
My God.
All right, so now this last one, sticking with Star Wars, Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Get this. He was in Star Wars, A New Hope, the first movie, or considered episode 4, however you check your Star Wars. He was in the movie for a total of 20 minutes. He made $95 million. But let me explain that.
Yeah.
Let me explain that.
Explanation.
Because when he made the deal to be in the movie, he negotiated a 2.25% cut of the back end grosses. So we're talking
Very smart.
all the re-releases,
Yeah.
the video release, the DVD, the streaming,
Holy cow.
all these things, maybe even the toys and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
marketing.
but that 95 is what he made in his life. Like he's been dead however long he's been dead. But so I don't know if his estate still
Probably
makes
his
money.
estate, yeah, I would
but
imagine.
while he was alive, he made a total of $95 million, and he was only in the movie for 20 freaking minutes.
Crazy.
Is that insane?
That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you have good agents.
Right.
You know?
But don't blame the actors. I mean, if it's being offered to them, they take it, you know?
Of course. Wouldn't you?
Absolutely, I would. I would take half of that.
Yeah.
Half of what any of these guys are making. I would take just a few $100 for this show. I've been doing this for nothing for years.
Yeah.
Let's read the comments and then we'll get out of here. Where did you see the Freddy documentary? Good question. I'm going to say Prime, Vicky. I'm not positive. Oh no, wait. Or was it Tubi? For some reason, I'm thinking it might have been Tubi. Or not Tubi.
That's their commercial.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So John Rusiello was saying that I did give her the wrong address. How do you know that? But how can I give her the wrong address? It's the only address I have ever had for you. Or did I just screw up a number or something? Did it go to a neighbor? Can you go knock on somebody's door and say, hey, give me my package? Yeah, fill me in on what's going on here. Oh, Fremder being mean to Richard Pryor. VHS player, when you're watching, isn't the only thing stuck in your man cave.
Oh, yeah.
Tony, can you share a moment when Jeff was there for you as a close friend? Scott wants to know.
He's getting personal.
Yeah, I don't know. Why is he asking that?
I guess he's probably going to ask because we've known each other since we were 15 years old or some crap like that.
All right, but
14 years
when
old.
you say there for you as a friend, you mean like in a time of trouble where he really like stepped up and came through? Because I don't know. I mean, I can think of little things like when we were kids riding our bikes to Burger King, like we didn't care about who had the money or not. Like if I was short $1 or $2, Jeff would kick it in, or vice versa. Like we would just go places and then worry about the money later. If one of us bought a record, we would always make sure to either like record it or let the other one borrow it. You know, we did stuff like that all the time. And I don't mean this as a bad thing, but I can't think of like when I was sick, you know, Jeff didn't give me a ride somewhere, but that doesn't matter to me. Like so that doesn't necessarily translate to being a bad friend. It's just I probably didn't need him to do something like that. I do remember, I think my first divorce, Jeff was, I believe, like, you know, he lent me his ear a couple of times. I don't remember like real.
It's way too
difficult,
much history to even.
Yeah, we've had a lot of great times, and not to say we're not close. I mean, we've always vented to each other, and there's been a few times where we may have lost touch for a year or something, but we always picked it back up like no time had passed.
Yeah.
I love having him here with me every Monday. I think it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't have like this, you know, Hallmark movie type story for you.
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, I remember talking to you a little bit when your mom died.
Yeah.
I you know, stuff like that, but I don't know. Yeah, all right.
We still don't know where Scott's from, do we?
I have no idea who Scott is, where he's from. I don't know anything about him.
He should call in one day. Not today, because we're about to end.
I've been asking him for a long time.
But we enjoy all these our family of
absolutely
viewers and
right.
listeners.
If Jeff can't think of any time that Tony was there for him as a friend, it's not because he can't remember. It's because he just pulled what? It's because he just can't put his finger on it. Oh, jeez.
Dick.
Oh,
God.
All right, so Dawn is checking with the neighbors now. So what happened? Before we got to go, but what happened? Did I put the wrong number or the wrong zip? But like what? How do you know I messed up the address? All right, well, I'll give it a second.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah, I was hoping to find out before we say goodbye. Well, you know what? I have to, take care of business. So maybe you guys maybe the comment will come in while we're saying goodbye. It is time to go. Steve Squared tonight at 6:30. That is the only thing going on here today. Tomorrow morning, Coffee with the Dog. I'll be here tomorrow with Diane. We were supposed to have some guests, but they're coming in. They changed it to the following Tuesday. So it'll be me and Diane with Tuesday Trivia tomorrow. Peter Schwartz. I believe tomorrow Peter's doing a show at 3 o'clock again tomorrow. And then Chris Roach tomorrow at 7. Coffee with, what are their names? Hershey and the Keeks tomorrow night at 9.
Oh, those guys.
And they have, what's his name? Kenny, the former basketball player. Kenny Anderson. Basketball? Or football? I'm getting, why am I drawing a blank on who Kenny Anderson is? I should know this. Kenny Anderson. Basketball. Oh, I was right. I don't know why I was doubting myself.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Anderson. He was a Knick for a short time, but a basketball legend. He's joining Hershey and the Keeks tomorrow night. So, yeah. It's the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. Again, Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all the support. Don't forget to vote for us. You can vote once a day until December 15th. Enjoy all the shows here. And, of course, the clubs. The clubs. Gov's Comedy Club, the club in Levittown, which I think is opening soon. The Giga Room, the Brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's out in Bohemia. Some of the comedians you'll see on the governor's stage this week. Peter Antonio. Pinky Patel, Teddy Smith, Leah Rudick. Lots of great comedians playing the clubs this weekend. So go to govs.com, govs.com, make your reservation. And while you're at it, December 6th in the Giga Room, I'll be hosting. We're going to do a Gov's Comedy Club Podcast night where some of your favorite hosts from Gov's Comedy Club Podcast will be getting up to do a set. Steve K. from Steve Squared is going to do a few minutes. Laura Patton and Kathy Arnold, they're both doing sets. They host a show in here on every other Monday. They'll be back next Monday. So they're both doing a set. Hershey and the Keegs will be performing. Both of them are performing. We're hoping to get Joey Petroni to do a set. And we're hoping Joey Cole is going to headline. Joey has been asked. He's not sure yet if he can do it. Chris Roach, unfortunately, is not available that night. But some of our favorite personalities will be doing a set. I'll be hosting. And all the hosts will be invited to come that night because we're going to spotlight them all at some point or another. I'm sorry, I left Rosie out. Rosie, our Friday co-host, she's going to do a set. And then hopefully all of our other hosts will be able to make it. And like I said, we're going to spotlight all the shows and maybe, spotlight them and have them wave, or maybe each host can come up and say a quick hello or something. But, yeah, we're going to spotlight Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. That's December 6th in the Giga Room. And then the following week, December 13th, Knock 'em Dead Comedy performing a holiday-themed mob murder mystery show at McGuire's. So, and we're hoping to get a night in the Giga Room as well for that. So go to govs.com, go to knockemdeadcomedy.com, and we appreciate all the support. Did I get an answer here? I don't know. Says it was delivered at front porch. Just called 800 number and said successfully delivered. Check the address you gave me. Don't want to put it on the chat. Oh, I thought you said somewhere in the chat here that I sent you the wrong address.
He did.
Oh, right. So
unless you're just busting your balls.
Oh, maybe they were. Scott is a fun guy, says Ann. He seems like it.
Yeah.
Do you know that for fact, Ann? Like, do you know who Scott is? Oh, and John doesn't have a porch. Aha! Aha!
The plot is getting thicker.
That's right. You'd be a better reader if I could write comments in Braille, says Fremder. Okay. Scott, could we end the show with you two embracing as old friends?
I think he's trying to get us to make a movie, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's hearing porn music or playing porn music.
Yeah, we're not gay for pay.
You want to see some Gatum? Check out Hershey and the Keegs. So there you go. All right, we're out of here.
All righty, folks.
Everybody enjoy the rest of your day.
Ciao,
Thank you,
man.
pal, as
Yeah,
always.
man,
See you
always fun.
next Monday.
Indeed.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Steve Squared tonight at 6:30. Goodbye.
Bye, all.